you know, turned into a better version of themselves. But there's something here that feels it's, I don't know, lingering in the background. I'm not sure if they're wanting to try and see what doors they can open with you, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure if that's access or if it's a case of opening something from the past up. But it is really feeling that some sort of door here is trying to open, and you have the power of whether the door is going to fully open or not. But I feel you need to be just a little bit cautious as well. We also do have the Ten of Swords. And I think they're going to be in that sense of, the reason why we're getting that Ten of Swords is because there's some sort of motion behind what they're doing. And I'm feeling, and this could be from the past, there's some sort of betrayal here where, what's easiest way to say it? It's almost as if we're trying to mend a broken heart here. And it's almost as if you're going to be in that sense of being in that mindset again, where it feels like everything's back to normal. Maybe you go back and forth with them like, oh, hey, how you going? And they're like, yeah, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. But it's almost as if they won't address the elephant in the room at the same time. So I don't know if that's a case of you bring up the past to be like, hey, this wasn't okay, or they're bringing up something that maybe to them was terrible, but for you, you have no idea what they're talking about or something like that. It's a case of someone on one end is oblivious to what's going on and the other one is using it against them. I don't honestly feel it's you, because I've met you. I know your energy doesn't feel malicious in that, but I have to put it broadly. I'm also seeing that, I don't know, like a malicious grin. I don't know why, but I'm getting the, someone in the shadow, and all you can see is like this big grin, almost like the Joker type of thing. Welcome back. They're going through something. Okay, so that might be the energy I'm picking up on as well, like that malicious things that coming up, especially if it's coming from their past, because sometimes your past comes back to haunt you. A lot of people say it does, but it's also choosing whether or not it does. We'll just get rid of that. Two of Swords. Okay. So Two of Swords is 100% on you. As soon as I touched it, I was like, oh, that is a clear. They can't tell you what the decision is to make here, because the decision is the challenge, I guess, the obstacle. It's based on what you decide. Now, I will say there is one really clear answer, but it's also on you to make that, because it feels one side is very clear, but it might be clear from an outside perspective, not understanding the depth of your situation. I'm also going to say that you might be forced a decision. I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm feeling forced, like I have to choose this. And it feels like you have to make a choice really quickly. I don't know if that's something to do with maybe what they're going through. Maybe it's a case they're reaching out to ask for help in some way. I I'm only speculating on this part, not more spiritual in this one, but it could be money related. Whenever someone reaches out to me for help, it's usually for money. Um, I'm not saying it's definitely that. I'm saying from my human perspective, that's what it usually is. But whatever it is, I feel that they're going to try and see if you can make a decision quickly about the help that you can provide them, whether that's helping just emotional, money, somewhere to stay, something like that. But it feels like you should not rush the decision. It feels like it's a really obvious answer again. And I feel you're going to be, yeah, I'm feeling when I'm tapping into the throat chakra, which the one that was burning, the incense that was burning was throat chakra one. As soon as that stopped burning, I felt my voice is shivering and shaking. So I feel that you're going to try and be a people pleaser here and try and be, I guess, the devil's advocate and maybe try and see what you can do. It's going to be a case that, no, I can't help you. You might be able to go, here's some things that you can do, but I wouldn't be going beyond giving them external, maybe professional assistance or something like that. Or it's a case of, if you do help them, it's a case of you will have to set very strict boundaries with not only them but with yourself, because that is something that we all need to do. I am Aussie. Hello. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Yes, I am. Hi. Good, Karina. How are you? I went to say Katrina. Have some water. No, you're all good. Don't be sorry. I usually am trying to keep on top of when ads come in so I can stop, but I sometimes get really invested in the cards. Oh, there you go. Okay, the start of oh, I must have been you must have been in some sort of ad jail. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, Two of Swords now. When I got to the Two of Swords, it's a very clear decision that you need to make, but it's your decision to make. The angels, your guides, whatever you want to call them, they can't make this choice for you. Um, it feels that there's one that's definitely a bit more obvious than the other, but to you it might not be. Basically, what I was saying was that depending on what they're wanting, so whatever they're reaching out for, I'm not sure if it's a case that they're in a bit of a sticky situation here and they're going to make you part of that, but I feel they're going to be reaching out. I did mention human brain side of me thinking money or something like that. Like, it could be that, it could not be. But whatever it is that they're wanting help with, you need to make a clear decision. If you do decide to help, please make sure to set boundaries. Set boundaries with them, set boundaries with yourself. Boundaries are really healthy. The other thing you also need to do is make sure that if you don't decide to help them, or maybe it's just not in the cards for you to actually help them, maybe it's just something beyond your means to help, only offer them something where it's professional help. So Nothing where, oh, I have a buddy who might be able to help or something like that. It's a, I've looked up some information, here's some information that could help you. And you leave it at that and you go, look, there's nothing more I can do. I do wish you the best. But neither decision can be decided for you. You have to decide it. If you do decide to help, those boundaries are going to be a very, very much necessary thing for you to do, especially with yourself. I'm getting told yourself is the one that you need to actually set the boundaries more. You need to be more strict with yourself. And look, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help people or help when people are in need. I mean, I'm someone who doesn't like asking for help, and I've had to learn to ask for help. But if someone asks me for help, 100% I'm like, yes, what can I do? I've now had to say, no, I can't help you. And sometimes it's a case of like, hey, I don't have time to do this. I wish I could help. And I might say, look, I can't help in that way. I remember someone asked me to help them move. I said, I can't help you move, but I have a heap of boxes. Yep, 100%. I love that Death Disruptor too. I am reading for Dream It Possible, sorry. Oh, you got 3 cards. I'm gonna post the other 2 in the Discord for anyone. I know Dream It Possible is, but Discord is here. So we got Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. I love that. We got also Leela and Serafina. I actually haven't had Leela before, so that's really cool. Spend time alone in nature, meditation about your dream, your desires and intention. Ask the angels to help you gain positive perspective. I love that. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why I was getting told like you need to be set with your boundaries with yourself because there's nothing worse than you breaking your own boundaries. For me, my boundaries are like, for example, my 3 card readings. Like the only time I might break that promise is where I've promised someone a reading, I wasn't able to give them a reading. Maybe I was getting tired or something. So I go, okay, to make that up, I will give you extra cards next time. And I make sure to have people hold me accountable. But besides that, I don't really go beyond that except for subscribers. Okay. And I had to do that because I found because when I used to do the full spreads, it was just way too much. Oh, goodness, flashes on. It did make the card look good though. I might leave it on. Oh, and Seraphina's the angel of families. I'll leave that one for you to see. Well, thank you so much. As always, Dream It Possible, I return your energy back to you. I appreciate you sharing your energy with me and trusting me with providing you the message today. I gotta stop putting these cards in upside down. I don't even know what ways to go. Like, okay. So, who was the next in line? Let's have a look, see looky, looky. Where is my cue? Looks like Belka is next. Also, I will need to make sure I'm following